Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about The Walking Dead: The Ones Who Live, and just how big of a show this really was and how successful it was. We also now know some numbers about the viewership that this show was getting on AMC Plus, and yeah, it's really interesting. So if you guys enjoy the videos like this and you want to see more Walking Dead content, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow so much more than you know, and it really means the world to me, honestly. It really does. Thank you guys very much for all the love and the support. Let's get into it, man. So, The Walking Dead: The Ones Who Live was obviously a very, very big success, but we now know that it was the biggest show AMC Plus has ever done, and we also now know that The Ones Who Live was bringing in around the same viewership that The Walking Dead original series was getting back in season 8. So if you go back and look at the viewership of The Walking Dead original series season 8, you would know that it was getting around 8 million viewers. And if you guys also remember some of the prediction videos I made about The Ones Who Live, about how many, millions of viewers it's going to get on AMC Plus, I said 8 to 10. So, pretty good prediction. And yeah, I'm really not that surprised, but it is awesome to see still. You know what I mean? It's what I predicted, but at the same time, it's cool to actually see it and know that that's what it was getting. The Ones Who Live was huge, man. You could just tell it had that vibe to it. You know what I mean? It was a very, very big show. Now, the main question is now, what does that mean for season two? And I honestly think that a season two is really likely with just how successful the show was. And it definitely got me excited, just like the old Walking Dead days. I think the fact that Rick has been gone for so many years and we just haven't really seen too much or heard too much about him. We knew obviously that we were going to see Rick again in the future, but having it happen this year when it happened, and it was just, I don't know, man. It was just so exciting. And I really hope there is a season two. Obviously, there's going to be a continuation of Rick and Michonne's story, but I think with The Walking Dead: The Ones Who Live being so successful, already having that name, why not just build off that, right? It just depends on what they're trying to do. Obviously, you guys know Scott Gimple is. He's definitely writing some scripts right now, 100%. He's definitely writing a story for Rick and Michonne and the Walking Dead universe. I just wonder about the reunions, about how that's going to work, because we know that Daryl Dixon season 3 is going to happen in Spain. And it just makes me wonder, like, how is everyone going to come back together? Are they going to do a show with just Rick and Michonne and Judith and RJ? Is there going to be a time jump and maybe something happened to the Commonwealth or something like that? And Rick, Michonne, and Judith and RJ are somewhere else, or maybe they're out in the woods again surviving. And I don't know. Like, we'll just have to wait and see what they do. In the end, I really do hope we get to see all the reunions, and I hope that we get a little bit of a continuation of the Walking Dead original series. I think it'd be awesome to just see everyone back together again and have some new villains and some new awesome storylines and stuff like that, and kind of just let the writers be creative, right? And like create these villains and create these storylines that were not like, based off of the comic book, right? I think if they could really go in there and just be creative and create a cool like situation for these characters, and cool characters, cool side characters, cool villains, and everything like that, if they could really be creative and just use their minds, I think that they could really do something awesome. Obviously, the comic books have ended and the Walking Dead original series is over now and everything, so whatever they end up doing, it's going to be all original, right? So I really hope that they do something awesome, and I think that they can, as long as Andrew Lincoln is back at the helm, dude. I think anything is possible, honestly. I really do, man. So it's definitely interesting to think about. After hearing that The Ones Who Live was getting, bringing in 8 million viewers, I definitely think it's likely we're going to see a season two. I think that name, The Ones Who Live, is now really well known. You know what I'm saying? I think it's really well known now in the Walking Dead world, and I think it really got a lot of people's attention. So I think they should build off that, honestly. If I was them, no doubt about it, 100%, I'm making a Ones Who Live season two. And it just is what it is, man. Like, I don't really know how they're going to, like, intertwine all the stories and the reunions and stuff, and how Dead City's going to work and Daryl Dixon's going to work, and what's going to happen with Carol going to find Daryl. We'll have to wait and see. Was it Rick that came back whenever Carol told Daryl over the radio, right? In Daryl Dixon season 1? Did she say Rick came back? I mean, she sure waited a long time to tell him that. If that's what they do, it's going to be a little disappointing, because I think the moment Carol got on the radio with Daryl, she should have said Rick and Michonne came back. You know what I'm saying? That's what she should have said right away. She was kind of like waiting so long, asking him where he is and how he's doing and stuff on the radio. I feel like, if Rick really came back, he would have just, or Carol would have just said, hey, Daryl, Rick came back. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed if that's what they ended up going with, but it is what it is in the end. I mean, it won't be the end of the world. It's just like, come on, there's no way Carol gets on the radio and sits here. It's like, oh, how you doing, Daryl? Yeah, oh, where you at, man? Yeah, and oh, by the way, Rick came back, and then starts like getting staticky and cutting off and stuff. Like, come on, f out of here. I do wonder who she's talking about, though, right? I don't really think it is going to be Rick. I think it's going to be someone else, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, guys, so let me know your thoughts down below. What do you guys think about that? What do you think about The Ones Who Live getting the same viewership that The Walking Dead Season 8 was getting? And what do you think about a Season 2? Are you excited for a Season 2 potentially? Like, do you want that? Or do you think they should just scratch The Ones Who Live and maybe do The Walking Dead Season 12? Or should they make a brand new series with Rick and Michonne and Judith and RJ? I think it'd be really cool to see the Commonwealth characters again. I would love to see Mercer, King Ezekiel, Lydia, Eugene. I would love to see that stuff. So we'll have to wait and see what they do. But I think it's going to be really exciting, and I really think the Walking Dead future is looking really bright right now, especially after hearing those numbers that The Ones Who Live did. So I think we're going to have a lot of really awesome content, and I'm really excited, guys. So be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. I will see you in the next one. The upload streak continues. We are doing this. I am doing this. Let's go. I appreciate the love and the support, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for the new video. Stay safe out there in the crazy world, man. Oh, also, I'm going to be doing a Q&A very soon. So if you have any questions, drop them down below in the comments, and I will get those in the Q&A video. I might do that tomorrow, actually. So, guys, questions down below. I got you guys. Every single question will be featured in the video. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe out there in the crazy world, man. Peace.